A note from the author. To best introduce this new Sonichu, we have to go back to the fateful rainbow that originated from Episode 1. In addition to the 5 eggs that hatched into the chaotic combo, numerous other eggs of various Sonnies and Rosies emerged as well. This one was projected into space and landed on the Earth's moon. So now, I introduce Sylvana Sonichu. Flashing back to the origin of Sonichu, we find a black egg with purple spots being flung into space from the rainbow. It lands on the moon's surface and hatches immediately upon impact. Hatching date, Earth time, February 1st, 1989. Seconds later, the Rosie is enveloped in a purple beam of energy, and its point of origin is the wicked Prince of Darkness, Count Graduon. Ah, new light, thinks the Satanic Scepter, for me to corrupt. Using his arcane magic, Graduon communicates with the Rosie telepathically. Little one among many, I am Count Graduon, illustrious wizard, revered by all, more powerful than most. I have taken heart of you being born all alone on the Earth's moon. I am here to take you in my wing and rear you properly under my careful and wise judgment. I am a well-practiced of a young lady, much like yourself. Now she is a warrior princess, my beautiful Sylvia. I miss her every day since being ensphered in my wand of a prison cell. I only wanted to bring peace and order, but a Cherokean chief sealed me in. Sylvana, says the Rosie. And with that, which was your first word, Graduon says, I dub thee, Sylvana Sonichu, but my care for you has a small price. To better you, I am going to grant you the power to transform like a ditto. My price is that you will have to relinquish your ability to give birth, and you will be upgraded to have both parts. So with the biological upgrade complete, your years of training can begin. Sylvana Sonichu, age 19, psychic type, ability, oblivious. And so, from after birth, Sylvana mentally and physically became a strong warrior under the wicked guidance from Count Graduon on the Earth's moon. Without maternal guidance and low social interactions, Sylvana had never learned to truly love. Yet she, or he, learned to flirt without emotions. I can only take pity for this unlucky soul. A few minutes later, Bubbles Sonichu is near the ocean floor, searching for the Sonichu ball. According to my psychic link, the crystal is about 5 miles from the shore, and about 2 or 5,000 fathoms deep, thinks Magichan. I'll find it soon enough, replies Bubbles. Around her, various Pokemon flourish off the Virginia shores, including a Squirtle yawning and Mudkips. Also, a Corphish sings lines from The Little Mermaid. Under the sea, down here it's better, down where it's wetter, take it from me. Meanwhile, Black Sonichu emerges from a drugstore holding a package of Trojan condoms. He does a triumphant gesture with his fist and says, "Oh yes, Bubbles, you will make up for earlier." Suddenly Bubbles, or rather Sylvana disguised as Bubbles, grabs his fist from behind. "Oh, Bubbles, you surprise me," he says. "For you, Blakey Boo, I am full of surprises," she says, possibly referring to the male genitalia nestled within her body. "What happened with the crystal search?" he asks. "I suddenly felt more ready for you, so I came back to play," Sylvana says. "Oh, awesome. I've just picked up our insurance policy," he says, referring to the condoms. "Oh, forget those," Sylvana says seductively. "You're not raining on my parade. I want you." Black Sonichu drops the condoms and points to the pier. "To our 969, he says. Thinks Sylvana. When Sylvana does it with either a Sonichu or Sonichu, he secrets a paralyzing sleep solution, rendering the unprotected victim asleep and defenseless. Later, under Pier 969, "Here we are," says Black Sonichu. "Let's do it right here, right now," says Sylvana. "Okay," says Black Sonichu. The two embrace, and soon Black Sonichu has penetrated Sylvana. "Oh, oh, oh, oh," says Black Sonichu. "Yeah, yeah, yeah. More, more." "Yes," says Sylvana, ecstatic from the collision of Black Sonichu's member with her own. With a splash, Sylvana reaches orgasm. "Ah, Bubbles, you got there before I did," Black Sonichu says. "I'm still feeling buzzed, yet I'm feeling kinda..." Before he can finish, Black Sonichu collapses and falls into a deep sleep. "Enjoy my sleep nectar, you sap," floats Sylvana. Just then, Black Sonichu's cell phone rings, and Sylvana picks it up to read the text message from the real Bubbles. Bubbles: "Blake, I've had to travel a 10-mile round trip, but I found the crystal. Beat you in 15. XOXOXO. Closing the phone, Sylvana transforms into Black Sonichu. "Bubbles," thinks the real Black Sonichu as he fights to stay awake. "She's in danger. Must stop that impostor. I must hide the sleeper," thinks Sylvana. Lifting the real Black Sonichu over her shoulder, she teleports away. "Geez, you're heavy," she thinks. Meanwhile, "Hey, Angelica," says Bubbles, returning from the ocean. "I've just found the final crystal. Please take it to Patty-chan for me. I have to go meet up with my boyfriend." "Sure," says Angelica. She takes the green ball and soars into the air with her powerful wings. Below, Wild and Punchy admire her. "Hey, Wild," asks Punchy, "isn't Angelica just the cutest?" "I guess so," says Wild. "You guess so? She is simply the sweetest, charming Rosachu in the world," Punchy says. "I fell for her back on the day we all met, but I've been too shy to ask her out or even talk to her. I just don't know what to do or say. I'm befuddled." "Well, I've heard the Quickville University is offering a dating education class," says Wild. "I'm going to sign up for it because I've been feeling lonely, and I need to learn the whats and hows of approaching and dating a gal." "Ah, perfect," says Punchy. "I will sign up for it too. Then I'll be able to ask Angelica out. Thanks, Wild, for informing me of that class." "No problem, Punchy," says Wild. Back at the stage, Shigliami walks past the closet when she hears a thump. Suddenly, the sleeping form of Black Sonichu falls out of the door, and she gasps with shock.